Wishing for a good harvest level has been activated. 30 pyong of the magical cherry tomato field will yield a good harvest. The harvest amount will increase by 50% for the next week. Many bees are flying around beautiful flowers to gather their daily nectar needed for their society to function. As our MC makes note of how this time there are many more flowers than what he usually get to see during his farming work. This has to be due to that 50% increase boost he got for his harvest. MC ponders on the 7th blue moon that he is going to face ever since coming into the tower. He wonders if Quing and Quing's mom are preparing for the blue moon as they did not come today. Then MC decides to go to work and prepare himself quickly too. But suddenly the MC hears some sound and turns around to look at the source of it. It is nothing to worry about, as it is just our cat Theo playing around with the babies, trying to play his role responsibly as their uncle. Sadly, the babies just run away from their Uncle Theo no matter how much he wants them to stop running away. He has to keep an eye out so that the babies do not play with dirty stuff which could hurt them. He also keeps them away from going near fire, which is very dangerous for them. Since everything is too dangerous, Uncle Theo wants them to just stick by his side, as that is the only place where he can keep them safe. Our MC is quite surprised by all this, as he had no idea that Theo had the knack for being a guardian parent. MC goes near the sales cat Theo and asks him how his role as cool Uncle Theo is going on. To this, Theo replies that all this is very exhausting. But even after all this exhaustion it causes, Theo finds it enjoyable because he is an uncle now. Even the other rabbits are really happy with all this and support Theo. So our MC has no reason to doubt his abilities and shows his support by thumbs up as well. Now Theo asks the babies to hold on tight as they are going on an adventure this time. MC just asks them to come back before dinner. Some more time passes as the clouds are going around the sky as usual above the hole in the ground. The beehive is preparing all their honey from the nectar which they were collecting for so long. Something is also going on inside one of the wooden doors. Sound is coming again and again from the wooden door. Finally, our MC is all prepared too. But then he notices Sales Cat Theo going inside his bag. This is so weird that MC does not understand what he is trying to do, so he asks him about all this. Theo explains that he is going inside it to avoid the blue moon. The bundle has a feature that can block the energy of the blue moon. He also explains how other wandering merchants even use bundles that are as huge as houses. MC is amazed by seeing how that bundle has more features than he initially thought. Then the MC asks the sales cat Theo to take one more thing with him inside that bundle. MC looks into his bag to find it so that he can give it to the cat. But upon seeing it, sales cat Theo has no idea what it actually is, so he asks for an explanation. MC tells him that it is a queen bee's cocoon. This knowledge surprises Theo at first. But since Theo is a smart cat, he quickly realizes what the deal is and assures the MC that he is going to keep it safe in his fluffy fur. This assurance makes the MC happy, so he decides to leave it in his care. After some time, weird noises start coming from the outside, which makes the MC realize that it has begun. And as the MC was anticipating, it actually has begun. MC is worried about both Quing and Quing's mom. He just hopes that they are doing fine, as the blue moon is creating a beautiful unease all around. Suddenly, a very loud sound reaches the ears of the MC. MC is unable to understand what it is. It is his first time hearing this loud noise. Does it mean that another monster entering Quing and its mom's territory? Just in case, the MC decides to use the cherry tomato and earplug. Then an even louder noise comes through. MC is seriously unnerved by this one. After some time it goes, but MC has no idea what was that sound. It sounded like a cow's cry. But are there any cows on the 99th floor? Then MC looks at all the beautiful cherry tomatoes being bathed into the blue moon energy. It seems like the energy of the blue moon is more intense today, as there are way too many of those than what the MC usually gets to see. Then MC takes a look at the light affecting the corn. This makes him very excited, as that side is the cornfield, which means that the corn are absorbing the blue moon energy too. All this is very nice for our MC. The reason of this happening has to be due to the field getting the effect of the good harvest skill. Blue moon's crops are also having a good harvest. Soon the blue moon goes away, revealing the same old blue sky that we must have seen thousands of times in our lives. Theo comes out of the hole and looks all around carefully, then relays the good news that no one is here to the MC. This is nice for the MC, but Theo thinks that it would have been a better idea to come out after Quing and his mom come, as the outside may still be dangerous. But when the blue moon appeared earlier, there was a monster wandering around the cave. Must check if the field is safe. Then MC also asks Theo to not worry, as he is going to just look and go back into the cave right away, because he must harvest the crops that are drenched in that sweet blue moon's energy. Then the cat Theo also decides to go with the MC, even though he is very tired right now. Our MC does appreciate the sales cat Theo for this. A lot of destruction can be clearly seen all around. As the MC expected, they tore apart the field planted with sweet potatoes. But what kind of footprints are these? Hooves. They are extremely big though. They must be really strong, judging by how deep and high the dirt pile is. All these sights are really making the MC worried. Then with Theo on his back, the MC climbs up the dirt pile. Theo is worried about how long they are gonna be staying here as they must go back now. But the MC asks him to wait as there is something he must check out. As expected, the texture is different from the usual barren soil. It is not crumbly, it is soft, retains moisture, and has the right viscosity. It is soil full of nutrients. MC never thought that this kind of soil would be underneath the barren land. With this, the possibility of rebuilding this wasteland has opened up. They can create a bountiful field here now. If they can just turn the entire land upside down and mix everything up, they can do it. But the MC does not have any farming equipment like forklifts or tractors, and digging the land this deep is too much for Shovel Rabbit. Then suddenly they receive a message from the tower manager, who is flustered, asking what they are doing here. She says that the blue moon may have disappeared, but the monster's territories are scattered, so she warns them that it is still dangerous and wants them to quickly go back into the cave. MC is alright with this as he was about to go back now anyways. While going back, the MC asks the tower manager Aileen if she was doing well last night. To this she replies that she is doing fine and does not want him to worry. Then she orders the MC to think about his own safety more as a tower farmer. Here MC notes how she is worrying about him more today out of all days. Then MC also realizes it must be due to those sweet blue moon's crops. A lot of things opened up today, so he asks Aileen to look forward to it all. MC also notes the hard work which Salescat Theo did, who then goes back to sleep more. This time even the corn is shining brightly, dripping with the blue moon's energy. Our MC starts plucking it. This harvest is of corn of stamina containing the energy of the blue moon. This increases the MC's job experience and proficiency of harvest. He also gets a boost in experience. MC takes a closer look and finds the corn of stamina to be very cool. This corn grown inside the tower is very nutritious and delicious. It tastes even better thanks to the energy of the blue moon. When consumed, stamina permanently increases by 0.1. Its shelf life is 60 days and rank is D. It may be because it is a D-grade crop. The stat increase is twice as much as an E-grade crop. But is that even important? Because right now it is more important for the MC to feel the crunchy texture and taste of corn. Seeing the MC eat and enjoy the crops, the tower manager asks if he has forgotten about his promise to her. MC of course remembers. It is just that he cannot help himself right now. Then the MC plucks the blue moon energy drenched cherry tomatoes. It was a good harvest for the blue moon crops this time. MC sends 5 of them. The tower manager thanks the MC and also says that she will make sure to repay him later. MC is looking forward to it, although 300 years would be too much. Cherry tomatoes containing the energy of the blue moon. And now she got 5 of them. If normal cherry tomatoes could make her dragon heart beat, then the blue moon's cherry tomatoes will certainly make it rock and roll. Excited to feel the result, the dragon gulps all of them down in one go. She finds them to be very tasty, but she tries her best to not focus on the taste too much, as the taste is not important right now. Right now she needs to focus on the flow of her mana. After trying hard enough, she finally gets the hang of the flow of mana, which just needs to go a little deeper to reach the dragon heart, which it seems like it did right now, after which the dragon collapses on the floor. It seems like it is too much for the poor little dragon to handle. I hope she will be okay. To find out as soon as possible, subscribe now.